Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the introduction presentation regarding Neuron Academy, which is located in Dharwad. So, Neuron Academy is an institution which focuses on the medical examination as well as IIT JAM examination. So, before we go to the Neet, so the presentation is meant to discuss much more about the Neet exam. So, as we know, Neet is a central level examination or the national level examination, which stands for National Eligibility Entrance Test. So it's very happy to share with you people that Neuron Academy has started an online platform, an online platform. So the online platform for the NEET coaching, that is Bio 360 degree. So Bio 360 degree deals with the uh, online coaching regarding the NEET examination. So regarding Bio 360 degree online classes, a separate session will be built and will be uploaded later. You people can look into that later. So anyhow, we are going to start 60 days of online NEET coaching. Now, let's discuss about our academy. So Neuron Academy engages itself in the coaching of in the field of medicine or medical, agriculture, and biotechnology. As the name suggests, neuron, we people are aware neuron is a structural and functional unit of brain, and it's also referred as a narakosha in Kannada. So this is how two different neurons interact with each other. This is referred as synapses. So this is regarding the structural and functional unit of a nervous system, so which inspires us. So hence we kept the name of our academy as a neuron. So we know that in our brain is made up of billions of neurons. So neurons are helpful in receiving, impulsing, and sending the nerve impulses, right? So neurons are very important for thinking, logical analysis, and all. So let's officially welcome you all to the Neuron Academy. Yeah, coming to this slide. So what exactly you see is the symbol of medicine. So the symbol of medicine is designed in such a way that you see a sword here. Surrounding to that, you see two spirally serpentines or snakes. So you might have seen this symbol over the ambulances or in an hospitals, right? So the symbol of a medicine is referred as caduceus. So caduceus is a symbol of medicine. See, you people are the medical aspirants, so at least you must be knowing the symbol, or at least must be knowing the name of that symbol. Let's proceed further. Okay, a very important question you must be asking at this point is why medical career is so important. See, why medical career is so competent enough. So the answer for that is in a countries like India, the ratio between the doctor and the patient is very, very far. Means there's only a single doctor for every 12,000 patients. Apart from that, your medical field is more noble profession. Exactly. It's not like any other profession because being a doctor, you're going to take care of patients. You're going to save the lives of a patients. So everyone definitely be respectful to the profession of a doctor. And to be referred as a doctor, it is the most respectful prefix one can have. So these are the some points you people can go through. So why we can say the medical career is so important, and we can see it is competitive enough also, right? So many people are writing the NEET exam every year. More than 15 lakh people are appearing for NEET exam, and the seats available are only just 70,000. So you need to be understanding this because the field of medical is full of challenges as well as it's full of career as well as uh, and again what I want to make a point here. Definitely, being a doctor, it's a noble profession. Now, the vision of our academy, right? So what is the vision of our academy? Our academy uh, helps those students so which have a dream to qualify themselves in the exams like medicine. See, medical profession is the most aspired and noble career, definitely for the PUC science students. But at the same time, it requires more hard work, determination, strong willpower, along with that, expert guidance to become a doctor. See, it's not easy task to prepare yourself for the NEET exam. Definitely, it is not like impossible also, right? So if you have a strong willpower, determination, and if you perform a hard work, then obviously you reach your goal. And definitely, Neuron Academy helps you people to reach your dream with a strong expertise and vision. Yeah. Um, Before NEET examination, means before 2016, in order to appear for the medical entrance exams, there were many numerous medical entrance exams. So there were each medical examination for each of the states. So it was like a clump or a group of medical exams. So students used to be confused, right? So there were separate medical exams conducted by separate institutes like AIMS, JIPMER, and all. But today, what we see is that in order to compete for the medical field, a student had to be write a only exam, a nation level exam called NEET. So NEET stands for National Eligibility Come Entrance Test, right? So if you come to the overview of a syllabus, the syllabus includes three major subjects: biology, physics, and chemistry. Biology makes 50% of the syllabus, whereas physics and chemistry collectively makes 50%. That's what I have mentioned here. And coming to the total number of questions, so among 180 questions, 90 questions are from biology and 45 from each of physics and chemistry. If we discuss about the marks, for every correct answer, 4 marks will be given, and for every wrong answer, 1 mark will be deducted. So there is a negative marking. You need to be understanding. But that's not a case with your KCET or common entrance exams. So the date and month. So this is the tentative, means the first Sunday of May of every year, the exam is proposed to be conducted, and the duration of examination will be 3 hours in a single sitting. You need to be answering the question paper. Roughly 180 questions, means each question requires roughly 1 minute. Okay, what all the courses are covered under the NEET exam? So the courses like MBBS, BDS, BMS, BHMS, and BBMS, right? So here MBBS, we know that it's a Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. BDS belongs to the dental. BMS, it dealt with the allopathy. BHMS dealt with the homeopathy, and thereby coming to the BVSC, it deals with the veterinary science or animal doctor. What we say, that's what. So NEET is a nation level exam. These are the subject to be covered. These are the weightage of respective subject and total number of questions and the collective marks from each of the subject. See, your biology itself holds 360 marks. Right, hence we name our online platform as a Bio 360 degree. Okay, 180 marks comes from the physics and 180 marks from the chemistry. Collectively, there will be 720 marks. In order to qualify NEET examination, at least you need to be crossing 360 marks. But qualifying a NEET exam will not guarantee you a medical seat. You need to be crossing at least 500 plus. In least it is 500 plus. Okay, each question carries 4 marks. So hence total marks will be 720. Okay, how to apply? You need to be visiting a website www.ntaneet.nic.in. So we know that NTA is a national testing agency. Earlier to or before NTA, CBSE used to conduct the NEET exam, but recently NTA has taken responsibility to conduct all nation level exams like NEET, your JEE, as well as NET examinations. Okay, application fees, it's a matter of discussion. Every year it is going to be, alter or change a little bit. For GM or OBC, 1400 Indian rupees. For ACST, 700. Okay, the examination is purely based on the MCQs, multiple choice questions. So for a question, 4 options will be given. Among 4 options, 1 options will be more accurate or nearly accurate. Okay, it's a single question paper exam. Already I discussed this fact. Okay, now the duration is 3 hours, 180 minutes. Means in order to solve each question, 180 questions as I said, so you have 1 minute. So 1 minute to solve one MCQ. Okay, syllabus is prepared by NTA National Testing Agency. If you could visit NTA website, there you find a syllabus for the Neet. I insist you people to download that syllabus because in that syllabus, few things have been omitted out. Omitted in the sense, few things have been removed out, right? So it's better if you look into that for the updated syllabus. And the mode of the examination is offline, pen and the paper. Many people have suggested that let's Neet have to be conducted online, but due to the difficulty, it has been made mandatory that the Neet examination will be conducted in offline mode, that is in pen and paper mode. And the question paper can be available in different languages. But for you people, English is the most choiceable. And the dress code, all these things during the examination, you can go through the in the brochure reporting time to the examination. 2 hours early to the exam definitely, because there you need to be confirming a few documentation work will be there. This is the eligibility criteria. Yeah, PUC second year percentage do not affect the NEET ranking. Yeah, this is very important to say here. Irrespective of your percentage in during your PUC second year, right? So that percentage will not affect your NEET ranking. Means if you have a very less percentage, for example, 60, 65, or 70%, and it is not like that, having a 60% in your board examination will not guarantee you a medical seat or a NEET ranking. You still have a chance to get a NEET ranking or a medical seat because your PUC percentage do not affect the NEET ranking. This is very important to understand. Examination centers will be like Dharwad, Hubli, Belgavi. There are many other qualifying score 360 marks because this is 50 percentile. At least you should cross 360 marks. And this table will explain about that. So 50th percentile, at least unreserved or the general merit candidate should have 50 percentile. OBC, SC, ST, and the physically handicapped 40th percentile. Physically handicapped, irrespective of their category, 45th percentile. So this is how it is made, and the respective marks I have mentioned here: 360 for GM, 288 for OBC, SC, ST, and physically handicapped. So unreserved physically handicapped 324, and OBC, SC, ST, physically handicapped or physically challenged 288. Result announcement generally it will be in the first week of June if the examination is conducted in what you call May. But this year the examination has been postponed to the last week of July. So hence we can expect the result at the last week of August. Okay. So at the end of the NEET examination or the announcement of result, you will be having the two rankings there. One is air ranking and state ranking. So all India ranking is a ranking where you get the nation level. The state ranking where you get at the level of state, your own ranking at the level of state. And again, you can have two options for the counseling as 15% for the air, 85% for the state ranking. For example, if you belong to the Madhya Pradesh, then you have 85% of the counseling, or 80, you have a counseling for the 85% of the medical seat in your own state, Madhya Pradesh. If you belong to the state like Karnataka, you have 85% what you call counseling for the 85% seats in your own state, that is Karnataka. And definitely 15% of all India ranking counseling you can appear. Yeah, the image here shows a very tough competition. If you just get the data and start analyzing year by year, the NEET examination is going to be very competitive enough. The reason for that is very simple. See, in the year 2018, about 14 lakh people have appeared across India, and in the 1917, and definitely the much more competition is going to be seen in the future. So 20 again, maybe it is going to be 17 lakh or more than that, because the data we can mention after the examination only. So definitely one thing is true that there is much more competition waited. Okay, this is regarding the reservation. What are the reservation criteria? 7.5% for the ST, 15% for the SC, 3% for the physical handicapped, and 27% for the OBC. This is 50%, and remaining 50% will be GM or general merit. Yeah, here I've shown a incomplete, a small tabulation. So if you come to this, what we see here, name of the states, number of medical colleges, number of seats. In the list, what we see here, Karnataka makes the top of all states in having more number of medical colleges, nothing but having more number of medical seats. So the Karnataka state is having upper hand in having more number of medical colleges and obviously the more number of medical seats as comparable to any other states here. You just see here with the largest states like Uttar Pradesh has 36, but whereas our Karnataka is having 56 medical colleges. It's a matter of proud to discuss this. And the top medical colleges of Karnataka, just have listed arbitrary. St. John's Medical College, Bengaluru, Kasturba Medical College, Manipal, near Mangalore it is. Bangalore Medical College and Research Institute, Bangalore, Karnataka Institute for Medical Science, Kimsanta, right? And this is in Hubballi like that. There are many other medical colleges. Okay, it's very important to discuss the fee structure for the medical colleges. So there are three category of fees. First, coming to the government seat in the government college. See, these things may be changed in future, right? So arbitrary, simply I am mentioning a rough what you call guess of a fees. Government seat in a government college. If you get a government seat in a government college, which many people what you call dream to have this, the fees is very reasonable, 70,000 per year. Again, government seat in a private college, it's going to be cost a little bit much. So here, if you get a government seat in a private college, that costs 6 lakh per year. If if you fail to get a seat in either of these, if you fail to get a seat in a government college, government seat, if you fail to get a government seat in a private college, then you have only one chance to have a management seat in a private college, which costs about 20 lakhs per year. It depends on the management of the college. So what I suggest is that the first and the second criteria or a category is the most valid, and you can try hard to get the first category, that is government seat in a government college. Okay, courses under the NEET exam, already I mentioned MBBS, BDS, BAMS, BHMS, BUMS, and BBSc. NEET examination may be held twice a year. That's what earlier the discussion was, but later it has been decided that NEET has to be conducted only once a year, because as it is a pen and paper examination, so the management, the NTA, found it difficult to be conducting twice a year. So hence they made it clear that the NEET will be conducted only once in a year. So let's discuss about the syllabus here. So here, this is a graph of class 11 biology, right? And the respective weightage of a respective chapter. So in this, what we can see, the chapters like living world, the chapters like living world, which makes a 6% percentage of weightage, and biological classification, definitely the most important, 5%, and the chapters like chemical control and the integration, 5%. So if you look into the graph, so you'll come to know that the individual weightage of a individual chapter. Similarly with the class 12, the very important chapters, you people are aware, the chapter number 5, the principle of inheritance and variation, which holds 5% of weightage, and the molecular basis of inheritance, the chapter number 6, which also holds the 5% of weightage. So you should be preparing yourself by having the what you call the syllabus or the blueprint of a syllabus, we can say. Similarly for class 11 chemistry, the organic chemistry holds about 8% of weightage, whereas your chemical bonding and molecular structure holds 7% of weightage. Coming to your class 12 chemistry, very importantly, chemical thermodynamics chapter, and then again your organic chemistry, aldehyde, ketones, carboxylic acid, as well as electrochemistry, all three chapters holds 10% of weightage. Very importantly, solutions, halogen derivatives of alkanes, p block, all these holds about 8 to 6 percentage of weightage. Coming to your class 11 physics, again the very important chapters like your oscillations and waves, wave optics, motion in a plane. Again, the class 11 I'm discussing law of motions. So all these are the top weightage chapters you need to be focusing. So class 12, the chapters like magnetism and matter, moving charges and magnetism, semiconductors, communication systems, all holds the major weightage here. So the blueprint, the blueprint clearly explains the weightage of each of the subject and their respective chapters. See, I had just discussed blueprint in a very short, right? So, what is the conclusion point regarding this? That in order to prepare for the NEET, one should have a blueprint. Okay, so this is a question paper analysis for the chemistry. So, I'm not going in detail regarding that right now. And similarly, yeah, with the botany and the physics, botany and the zoology. So, this is regarding the botany. So, what we can see here is that 48% is from class 12, 52% is from the class 11. Your class 11 plays important role here, right? And these are the chapters mentioned. Wait a minute. Similarly with the zoology also. Okay. In a NEET examination, the botany versus zoology, as well as the difficulty levels, class-wise distribution, class 11 and 12. Class 11 in the zoology, 53%, and class 12, 47%, because we have a very important chapters in zoology like human physiology, which covers digestion, respiration, circulation, and all. Okay, this is regarding your class 11 and 12 weightage of biology chapters. So the most weightage what we see here in this, so this pie chart shows the most weightage chapter, 16.3%. Can you guess who is that? Okay, so that's human physiology. So in order to prepare for the NEET, you should not be ignoring the unit number 5 of a class 11, that is human physiology, which holds 16.3 percentage of weightage, followed by your 12.2. So which is nothing but your genetics and evolution, very important unit, genetics and evolution, followed by your cell structure, and then we have a wait a minute, diversity in living world, very important chapters these are. And lastly, coming to the references. The references includes you can pick any references like MTG, Arihan, Truman's, Modern. All references are good. I'm not going to pick any one references here. All references are good with respect to that. But personally, I want to suggest to people it will be very wise if you go with a NEET champion from MTG. I find it more what do you call more elaborative. At the same time, the questions or the MCQs are segregated based on the concept, so that the student will get will be benefited from that, right? And errorless biology also very interesting reference to pick. Yeah, having all these references, okay, uh, is one thing, but at the bottom line, you should have NCRTs. See, if you have NCRTs, then only you purchase all these other references, because what I'm saying that the NEET examination question paper will be what you call will be mm, uh, the questions are put based on the NCRT. Are you understanding? So one should have NCRT. One should cannot prepare for the NEET exam without having these NCRT textbooks. So if you're going for the higher references, make sure that you already have these references, NCRT textbooks. Okay, so if you are preparing for the NEET exam based on the same syllabus, you can appear for one more examination, which is nation level exam meant for the agriculture science. So that is referred as ICAR, Indian Council for Agriculture Research. So the NEET aspirants can try their luck even in the ICAR exam. Okay, again, this is about the Neuron Academy. These are our 2018 NEET toppers, and this is our IT Jam Biotechnology batch, and these are the IT Jam qualifiers in the year 2018, and our very importantly 2019 NEET qualifiers. So all these people, especially these bunch of people, have already got selected in the medical colleges of Karnataka, like KIMS, Karnataka Institute for Medical College, Belgaum, Hubli, everywhere. And these are some points I have made by Neuron. is the what you call suitable for you people to join Neet coaching. All the things I have mentioned here. Okay, so this is regarding our alumni, the previous batches, and this is long-term batch in the year 2018-19, and the last year batch, long-term batch 2019-20. Okay, I think I hope this presentation has helped you people to understand what is NEET exam and how you need to be preparing for that. What should be your approach and all. Okay, thank you very much.